Chapter 13, Part 2. I removed some of the lines in the drawing from the Part 1, just so it'll be a little cleaner. Here is the center of our box that we're going to draw, rotated at an 80-degree angle to the ground plane. We're doing this box. Here's the center of this box, and here is the center of our box. The box is 2 by 2 by 1. So let's do the thickness of the box, the thickness that is not shown on this drawings. It is 2 units. So I'm going to draw 2 units along this line where it touches the picture plane. Come over here to the left measuring point, count over 2, and there's 2, and a tangent with that line of sight. Going to bring that back in space to here. And here's 2, and then I'm going to take this 2 and raise it up to here. And this is 2. So now let's do the angle of the box. It's 80 degrees on the right side and 10 degrees on the left side from horizontal. Here's 80 and here's 10. So this is the angle of our box to the ground planes. Now the axis of rotation is along this line that goes to the left vanishing point, which means the auxiliary vanishing points are going to be on the right side. They're going to be aligned with this right vanishing point, which means our true angles are arrived from this right measuring point. And here's the angles that we want them to be. So we're going to transfer these angles over here to the right side. Here's our 10-degree angle. Is here. 10-degree auxiliary vanishing point. And this line will connect with this line very far away. Let's do this vanishing point first. Let's work with this one first. Here's our 10-degree angle from the ground plane. So we want this to be 2. We're going to make it 1 on both sides. So this is an incline, so the measuring line needs to touch the line we're measuring. So we need to take 2 units from here and put it on a measuring line that sets here. First, I'm going to take the measuring line and move it back to this dot, and then we'll raise it up to this dot. I'm going to use a reference point to move this dot to here. Here's 1 unit on the left side, 1 unit on the right side. And we're going to take those and move them up to this level. Here's one to the right and one to the left. Now we need a measuring point for this. And we need a place to put the measuring point. So I am going to draw an auxiliary horizon line aligned with this 10 degrees auxiliary vanishing point. We take the distance from this right measuring point to this auxiliary vanishing point, take that distance, and we put it down here on the green line. This is our 10 degree auxiliary measuring point. It's pretty tight in through here. It's also pretty tight on this drawing. That's why I did some blow-ups here so you can see what's happening a little more clearly. So we're taking this 1 unit to the right, going to the measuring point, and it hits the orange line there. And then 1 unit to the left, and project that out to the orange line there. So here's our 2 units. We'll finish this box in part 3.